Ladies and gentlemen, we have a very somber situation on our hands. The Nijisanji Selen Natsuki situation keeps getting crazier. So since having covered this initially just with the broad topic and all that stuff, I have spoken to someone that is currently a Nijisanji VTuber, and I also spoken to someone who is a ex-Nijisanji VTuber. I don't want to get into specifics because I'm not here to get anybody in trouble. My man False Eyed made a follow-up video covering the everything that happened since Selen got fired. I have a lot of interesting takes on all this. I am gonna be a little bit no holds barred here because listen, I'm not thrilled about it. Quick TLDR, Selen Natsuki, Nijisanji VTuber extraordinaire, was fired for seemingly no good reason, and it sent her down an insane spiral of mental depravity. She was being mistreated, seemingly, allegedly, by this company for the better part of years. I hope you're ready for the cancelable takes. Everyone's quick to shit on Nijisanji's management in this niche, but what if I told you it was so much more than in this one niche? What if it's indicative into kind of an entire system that this company has operated? So it's time to look at the backlash. Niji also kind of replied with a bit of a lie, saying that they haven't actually taken any financial hit from Selen leaving, which first of all is untrue, and second of all, is such a obviously money-grabbing perspective to have. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs, Tupac Momochi. We are going to be getting into it today. We're going gloves off, balls deep, straight down the butthole of Nijisanji.
It's all gone out of control. As yesterday, Selen
Again, his cold opens every single time. I absolutely loved it.
Natsuki with Nijisanji English
It's going crazy! That is my penis inside the vagina of your mother.
was terminated. Nijisanji English having sent out this highly contested 3-page document explaining this immediate termination. This termination notice being community
I love that it got a community guideline. I love that it got a community guideline. Lack of communication with the creators resulted in delays in Selen's commissions payments to creators. That's another thing that's been going crazy. Niji apparently has been like not paying their talent on time. Dude, I don't think you understand how massive Nijisanji is. Nijisanji, this VTuber company, it's just a little VTuber company, right? It's listen, how can you treat them so poorly? Their estimated net worth is over $2.5 billion, with the founder Riku Tazumi's 45% share netting him roughly, oh my god, $1.2 billion. This is a big freaking company. This isn't like some little joke, goofy, little agency, okay? It is huge. It is massive.
He noted multiple times, and also making this photo of Nijisanji's billionaire CEO all the more awkward. See,
this guy's worth over $1 billion. Hololive promotes their talent like they're idols. Nijisanji treats their talent like they're idols, bro. Dude, this guy, I don't want to say it. I don't know what he's involved in personally, but gives me Valentino vibes. I'm just saying.
Here holding a message stating I'm Selen's idol. This all kicking off early yesterday, as users had noticed that Selen had been removed from the talents page on the official Nijisanji website.
I mean, that makes sense. She was fired.
Twitter account then being locked, and all of her YouTube content set to private. That lengthy
years of work that went into it just gone. It only exists in your memories right now.
Then following those actions, as still currently available, is Selen Natsuki's official TikTok page, along with her itch.io page, still allowing for the download of the Detective Pomu and the Tatsuki Manor mystery game. This rendition of Selen's Fly High is...
Dude, she was like a huge personality. She had so much content, so many things were created, and boom. Thanos snapped away for no reason.
Also still available as a topic on YouTube, as then later in the day, one of Selen's mods went rogue, opening up an unlisted video on Selen's YouTube page.
Dude, actually insane. This is a civil war. This is a boycott that we've never seen before on like a talent agency. I think they're not used to a world where the company is not in control. They've never tackled something like this before, and they are paying for it.
Then allowing for over 2,400 users to meme and chat. This unlisted video being available for nearly 2 hours before being shut down. Many of these same users would then move over to Selen Natsuki's twitch.tv page, further memeing in that chat. All the while, we also have the Nijisanji subreddit, showing the evidence of that rogue mod. This subreddit...
Insane! this is like, it's an actual boycott. It's crazy. We are 1 month into 2024. 1 month. We got Genshin got boycotted. Freaking Nijisanji got boycotted. This is actually insane. The multi-billion-dollar corporation Nijisanji, who allegedly lost 10 to 20% of their market value within the last day.
Reddit effectively looking like it's been unmoderated, allowing for
Dude, they unleashed the rumbling, brother. How to make a fandom sad with one image. Look at these. 8 Nijisanji members who are all gone now. They are running this the way they're running a freaking idol company. They're running an idol company and they don't realize that this isn't Japan in the 1990s anymore.
Dozens and dozens of surprising posts, which were either critical of Nijisanji or were linking back to Selen's past life account. That being,
thank you for not being cringe and saying, oh, we don't talk about past life accounts. Oh, get out of here.
Doki at Doki Bird, now surpassing 317,000 followers on Twitter.com. Doki yesterday tweeting out, I will not be silenced anymore. On December, I was hospitalized for an attempt that was caused by a built-up of bullying from within and being in a toxic and poor environment for numerous months. Doki Bird's YouTube channel going from 10,000 subscribers to over 200,000 subscribers.
Right now, it's over 300,000 subscribers.
In a single day. Doki remarking, I hope I can fix my sleep schedule before I stream again because I just woke up, but 200,000 subscribers already.
I said something that got me a little bit of flack in my original assessment of the situation on the video that just came out on my Nuxanor channel. But I said this is like literally going to be good for her. And a lot of people were saying, how could you say that? She's obviously in a very bad state. Again, I am not envying her mental state, all right? I'm not saying that mentally this is great and all that, but homies, financially and mentally, this will be better for her in the long run. She's not just free, but she's free. She was getting 2% of merch sales. Who does that? It's like, dude, I'm telling you, Nijisanji thought they can get away with murder because they were as big as they are.
This potentially referring to Nijisanji's practice of not sending out YouTube play buttons to any Nijisanji liver. And Doki Bird further potentially talking about the permission limitations experienced within Nijisanji, tweeting out, I can play Neopets on stream, OMG. And further, guys, it hit me. We can finally do Garfield Kart in members.
Yeah, by the way, this is also alluding to Nijisanji is one thing that they do pretty bad. They don't give permission to their talents to do a lot of stuff. Like Zion, all right, again, I am much closer to the Zion situation. Zion made a joke in a video saying that she had a cup that said it's her D's Nuts cup. And it's DEE''S nuts. D's nuts. And, you know, she made a whole meme about it and saying, oh, this is my D's nuts thing. And obviously she didn't get D's nuts as a joke approved. Because why would she need to get D's nuts fucking approved by Nijisanji? Nijisanji said that Zion risked their talent and risked their entire agency's reputation, risked them getting into a lawsuit because D's Nuts is an existing brand. She violated copyright, and that's why they had the right to terminate her contract and fire her. Nijisanji's contract is essentially, we are holding you on a leash, and we will eliminate you for any reason we want, and we could give it any excuse we want.
Doki Bird's YouTube channel hitting 280,000 subscribers at the time of this recording. While numerous users have been running a hype train even all the way up to level 21 on her Twitch.tv account.
That's awesome.
While Doki Bird is set to return on Wednesday, February 7th at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. Remarking in that pre-stream chat. With the people in chat, I'll give you guys some good news. I got a manager to help me out. I cried when they told me I shouldn't have to fund my own project.
I don't want this to be a Nijisanji hate stream, because I'm sure there are great people over at Nijisanji. If you look hard enough and squint and really tilt your head a little to the left and, you know, in a state of post-nut clarity, maybe there's some light there, okay? Maybe. I'm just saying. However, 2% of merch sales, and she had to pay for her own project. She had to pay $15,000 for a music video out of pocket. Aside from fund assets literally for her debut onto the scene. Like, It is baffling to me that they get away with everything for as long as they did.
A really good manager, well known behind the scenes. I told them I'll only hire them if they can provide me 3 things. And one was a PC sponsor, and they said it's possible. My manager is also working on opening a P.O. box for all of you too that they'll be vetting for me. Also, I won't have memberships or supers until I have 3 more videos posted. I'm thinking of maybe uploading 3 shorts just to maybe hit monetization early. Also, thank you everyone for the donating on Streamlabs and the support on my Etsy. I'm so sorry for how slow the packaging is. There's a lot of orders. I was really worried during the last month, especially financially, so thank you.
Can you imagine? Okay, again, Nijisanji, one of the biggest, dude, it's worth over $2.5 billion, all right? And she was a decent size, not the biggest Nijisanji streamer, but she was like a decent sized Nijisanji streamer. And she couldn't afford her medical bills. Like, what? How does that make any sense at all?
Medical bills and other bills were not cheap, and I was so stressed out, so thank you everyone for your kindness. I know people are like, Canadian insurance, but my care card was expired when it all happened. So thank you, you helped a lot with my life, and I hope I can repay all of you soon. Let's try to get 500,000 subscribers by the end of 2024.
End of 2024? Bro, you'll hit that by the end of February.
This as weeks ago, Dokibird had opened up crowdfunding for February rent and bills, stating they will provide a quick sketch for each crowdfunding donation. And also, as Nijisanji has 2 open positions, allowing for applications for a director of overseas business, but also this brand.
Dude, they need a director of fucking common sense.
And new listing for recruitment of Canadian residents, overseas strategy, and overseas talent manager. Canadian residents being very ideal for Nijisanji, as they hire on a more contractor basis for their talents and do not provide health care. One prime example of this.
They do nothing. Nothing! What do they do? Nothing! Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, bro.
Being, of course, Pomu Rainpuff, who stayed in her office lady job months after debuting with Nijisanji.
Of course she did! She got 2% of merch sales!
English, so that she could keep her health benefits with her office job. That is now we turn to good friend of Doki.
Imagine needing to keep a day job being a streamer for Nijisanji.
If you know, you know. Recently reposting this artwork from 2021, saying commission I did for Dokibird last year and forgot to share, and now today posting this new illustration. Doki replying, I love Shachi, one of the kindest people I know. She offered me to visit her and stay over just to keep my mind off things.
For every asshole on Twitter that's trying to cancel you for no reason, there's 100 people just trying to make someone who was treated unjustly a little happier. And it's beautiful to see the community come together for something like this. Nijisanji already didn't like me, the fandom. Now they probably hate me even more. I don't know how I somehow got permission to collab with some of their talents. Probably a miracle. Especially after my past dramas with different companies. Well, that bridge seems like it's probably burnt. Talking to people inside Nijisanji, though, seeing this entire outwave and outpouring of love and support for Dokibird is awesome. Let me tell you something that's a little trying. You have people that are supporting her, but simultaneously, you have people that are hating on other Nijisanji talents. Now, while I'm sure that behind the scenes, some of them are nasty, just because 1 in 4 streamers is a jerk, okay? So you're not gonna tell me that there's no jerks as far as Nijisanji streamers. There probably are. But for the ones that really did nothing wrong, that are getting hate just for being associated with Nijisanji, gotta feel bad for those guys too.
Even made me watch Twilight. Please support her forever. Doki adding, guys, you don't understand. Twilight is so funny. I thought it was just bad. Sorry, I mean average. Tibbs offering up this fan art of the 2. While another friend of Doki's, that being Gumi, before the termination notice had tweeted out, there's no way someone as caring as her hasn't tweeted out in more than a month. Hashtag, where is Selen? And now after the return of Doki saying it feels great having one of my best friends be free. And now sharing this. Do you guys think Doki means it when she signed this contract reading, if Gumi plays Apex with Doki, Doki will play Valorant with Gumi. Doki
it's so cute. It's so cute.
That signature. And then Gumi showing off the Discord receipts. Yes, that's right. Twilight and Valorant. With friends like these, who needs enemies? As another
Damn, I did not expect False to actually be that hilarious.
Friend, that being 100 Thieves member Nicewig, would reply to Doki saying,
hey, I love Nicewig. Also, he's a friend of mine. He is a really good dude. Remember how I told you in every 4 streamers, one's a jerk? He's definitely one of the 3 nice guys. Niceweek is a real one.
Welcome back, and I'm proud of you for sticking up for yourself. We got your back. Alongside saying of her return stream, we will be there.
He's also such a weeb. He's like 6'7", he's ripped as fuck. He's like a professional Apex player. He's like the Giga Chad of Giga Chads, but he's such a fucking weeb, bro. It's hilarious.
Well, Apex player Restia would remark, all I can say is that from my point of view, I know Selen as a warm-hearted and hardworking person, and I personally cannot agree with the company's unilateral statement in this case. After all, corporate VTubers...
Dude, it is wild that the companies... Because here's the thing, the company's used to getting the last words and silencing their criticism. I think the average Nijisanji timeline is they want to fire someone for whatever reason. Who cares? Why? Fuck it. They fire them, they then silence them, they threaten a lawsuit, and then they give a whole laundry list of things that are vague enough to make it look like they're evil. I think it's very important to recognize how insane that is.
Have a confidentiality clause that prohibits them from damaging the company's image and actually telling the truth. I'm glad we played a lot of games together and even chatted with you on your birthday. I wish you the best in your future, and I hope you'll continue to like.
Like, imagine firing someone, slandering them, silencing them, and just going on with your day. And there's a limit until that stops working. There is one story in particular that I want to tell you so badly. It burns me inside. Again, this is where karma comes into play. I will sit back and watch. I am a chaotic little motherfucker. I will sit here with a smile. I am not fully dressed without a smile. I will sit here and I will freaking wait. I can't leak it because it's not my place to leak. There was a lawsuit over this exact situation, and none of you know what it is. And I'm so mad, and I'm waiting for someone to leak it. Someone has to leak this. I'm telling you, you think that what's going on right now in Nijisanji is bad? There's one story that I know that's so much worse.
Also receiving welcome backs from Sender, Lucius Merriweather, Idle EN's Kai Saikota, and Bree, saying, I'm so sorry you had to go through that. I cannot imagine the pain you've been through, and being forced to stay silent through must have been so much harder. Welcome back. We're all here to support you. As we also had this update from Fillion, originally scheduled to collab with Selen at the beginning of the year, and now on stream stating this.
Did you guys hear the new VTuber on the block? Her name's Doki Bird.
It wasn't working, but you couldn't hear it.
I haven't met her before, but I think it'd be really sick nasty to hang out with her.
So
Dude, I love Philly and she's awesome.
You know, I can feel like an astral entwining between us. Maybe we should hang out and have fun together. All right.
Did you finish chapter 3 yet?
Yo, chat, send us to Doki Bird after her debut.
There's a video I plan on sharing.
Just let her know. I just have a little inkling that maybe we should hang out.
Yeah.
Just let her know from me, chat, okay?
Dude, Fillion's awesome. I'm just saying, this is how she got me to collab with her too. She gave like one of these random windy, twisty speeches. Like, I'm just saying, you're a weirdo. I'm weird. You're weird. This is a good idea for a video. Like, it would be cool if maybe... Dude, she just does that. And she has her Vine booms. You think she doesn't Vine boom everywhere she goes? Oh, she does.
Maybe she'll agree, maybe not. But yo, send it over to her. Doki Bird, you're pretty sick, Nas.
Further on, we also have Lily Pichu, seeing this tweet stating, I'm sure Lily didn't expect that her song would end up being the straw that finally got Selen fired from Nijisanji. I'm actually curious on her thoughts on the news, because if someone needs a hug right now, it'd be Selen. Lily responding, I let them, Niji, know I'm okay with it back in August of 2022.
What? Just sit back and laugh, gamers. The house of cards is falling upon us.
Selen's cover, so it's sad to see what happened. And Lily Pichu not being a stranger to song rights, having written the composition and lyrics to the original song for Hollow Stars English, Woven Fates. And we have further revelations here. Maddie stating all this talk of blank company.
Dude, I love how people are scared to say Nijisanji. What is going on?
I'm gonna say she literally had to pay me herself for her birthday commission she got from me because the company didn't pay me after months.
How is a company like Nijisanji not paying people on time? I don't understand. This is like a real-ass company.
She's always been kind to me and commissioned me even before she joined. Further stating, I just want to say that it was amazing working with Selen. She was very kind and responsive. She even paid out of her own personal PayPal account when the company hadn't paid me after months of waiting. Not to mention, they failed sending me non-disclosure agreements 3 times because they wrote someone else's name down on it.
That's awful! Oh my god, bro. When Mama Max has more integrity than Nijisanji just for 5 seconds. For 5 seconds.
Nijisanji, Leviathans are coming for you.
Elle stating, I worked with her last year on a cosplay and dance video, and she was incredibly sweet the entire time. I never officially signed an NDA because Any Color kept sending me one with incorrect info, and I refused to sign it till it was fixed.
God,
and I never
dude.
did.
How do they keep making these mistakes? They have to have some sort of legal team or something. How on earth could they be so freaking... Oh my god. Like, this sounds like the type of things 4 weebs get together and make a company, all right? It doesn't sound like a $2.5 billion idol agency in Japan. Like, it makes no sense. How could they possibly make this many mistakes? Nijisanji goes to Selen and is like, we have decided to mistreat you.
It's also why I never posted the photos, because I didn't want them to come for me. Please continue to support her through this. She always made sure the creators she commissioned were paid and in the loop when the agency failed to do so.
Bruh.
Mel adding, I just checked my email and they actually emailed me last night asking me to sign it again when it wasn't corrected still. Also adding,
My god, dude, that is pathetic. Pathetic.
revelations was Sayu, voice actor gone VTuber, seeing the news and remarking Selen got terminated. Niji, what are you doing? Further stating, do better, Niji, do better. And further on stream, giving his reason for rejecting joining Nijisanji.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't even know why he applied, honestly.
Niji, they told me I could not do voiceover at all.
Yeah, that's not surprising even a little.
And I was like, no. And they were like, is that non-negotiable? I was like, hey, I would love to work with you guys, but yeah, that's non-negotiable.
Hours after the
I've seen the contract, okay? Listen. I've seen the contract. They don't just not want you to do voiceover in other places. They don't want you to have any form of digital footprint aside from through Nijisanji. That means no comic dubs, okay? No, nothing. Literally nothing. You don't understand. If you join Nijisanji on the internet, they own you body and soul. That's basically the meta. Listen, again, I don't even think this is necessarily like an awful thing per se. It's your choice to join at the end of the day. I'm just trying to look at it from a two sides perspective. Nijisanji will put you in front of 2,000 live viewers instantly. Nijisanji will get you 100,000 subscribers on YouTube instantly. If you... No personal accounts? No. You could have a personal account for tweeting, but zero content. All right? You cannot do any form of content that's not owned by Nijisanji. So... listen, again, they are giving you the option. You join us and you belong to us, or you go your own way and very likely you won't succeed at all, because succeeding on social media is very, very hard. It's really hard to get to take off. It's hard to get that one viral video, and it's even harder to turn that into an actual career. For someone with 1 subscriber on YouTube that goes live to 0 viewers, all of a sudden they are told, listen, we'll fucking put you in front of a million people today. I'm just saying, your call. Your call! And I definitely see why a lot of people would want to do that. But yeah, that's why whenever I see someone that's actually successful, okay, I don't want to use specifics as examples, but friends of mine that have gotten into Nijisanji, they literally had to halt their digital footprint completely. I had a friend that became a Nijisanji member, and I was no longer allowed to play Among Us. That not even if they streamed, just to be in my freaking Among Us lobby. Okay, because their voice would be there, even as their old account, as their former account before joining Nijisanji, because that voice is the content, which would be on my Nijisanji, who didn't give the approval. Let me just make it clear how extreme this is, okay? This isn't just, you're not allowed to voice act anymore. Well, that's obvious compared to the other restrictions that they have.
The Selen Natsuki termination notice, the Nijisanji English official Twitter account tried to go back to business as usual, posting out this Hotel Nijisanji EN merch announcement.
Merch announcement, guys. Listen, if you want to support your favorite streamer, remember, 2% of everything that you spend is going straight to them.
Saying livers are here to serve. New hotel-themed merch will soon be available on the Nijisanji EN official store. That announcement receiving replies in the thousands. Many of them reading like this one from Domo, saying, who is running their PR? You gotta let this breathe, man.
Bro, their PR guy is just secretly a Doki Bird fan. Secretly, I am just their PR guy. Like, I know exactly... They're just sabotaging this shit. The PR team is just the ultimate twist. The ultimate conspiracy.
Merch, ain't no way there's gotcha. As yes, as part of this merch drop, along with so many others in the past, some of what buyers would receive would be randomized. This all while Nijisanji is also announcing the party voice packs, even including a brand new Selen Natsuki voice pack.
Crazy that they're still selling Selen Natsuki like merch, essentially.
This merch launching tomorrow and running until the end of the month. And then 1 hour later, Nijisanji would send out this birthday goods and voice pack, that being for their member, Vanta Crowbringer. Today, attempting to celebrate his birthday in the wake of the termination announcement. English's Shuyamino tonight has a planned sponsorship stream, which also likely could not be moved.
I wonder how much he's gonna make from that sponsor.
Hashtag PR post. Shu in this post stating, watch me as I try to escape from a luxury cruise ship. Like a yacht? Meanwhile,
Woo! It's time for someone to sink that yacht, don't you think? Didn't she read the contract? Of course she read the contract! You don't understand! They give you a career! Dude, you could be streaming to 0 viewers, okay? 0 viewers, making nothing. And you join Niji, now you're making $70,000 a year. That's freaking awesome. Yes, it includes you selling your soul, but that might be worth it.
All Stars English member Axel Sirios would simply tweet out Team Snakebite Forever. As we also have VShojo's Kuro performing his first face cam yesterday and further posting on his Kuro 2 second account for Kuro. In the morning reacting to that Selen news with holy moly, and then later stating regardless of the current situation,
it is wild. This literally doesn't stop.
And what is likely going to happen over the next few days, it's good to remember there are nice, hardworking people there who try a lot to please their fans still.
Yeah, dude, if I ever do a face reveal, it'll be the exact same time that there's like some massive drama, okay? Look out for the next massive drama, and that's when I'll drop my face reveal so no one notices.
And make people's day even a little bit better. I hope they are okay. It's an F situation because on one hand, the reaction to something like this is obvious, but on the other, the outcome...
For the record, by the way, I know we're not allowed to talk about past lives thing, but I think we're all past that at this point. I think we all agree that that's kind of stupid and bullshit. Kuro used to be Rias, a Nijisanji member who suspiciously left within the last year to join VShojo. Like, did you see what... Was he Mr. Rias or was he a different one? I can't keep track.
Potentially leads to innocent creators being out of a job too. It's effed, it's sad. Stating further, there has always been a lot of things I've wanted to say but could only joke or hint on, and even those things would only hurt innocent people who are just trying to do what they love.
That's the worst part. There's always repercussions. Like, you call out Nijisanji for being a bad manager, let's say, hypothetically. I'm not saying that they are a bad manager. But if they were, and I would call them out for being a bad manager, there are going to be innocent talent getting hit in the crossfire. Innocent freaking talent that did nothing wrong at all, that are just wholesome people, that are just part of Nijisanji, and they get caught in the crossfire of all this. It's just so unfair. It's such an unfair situation to everyone, and it's all Nijisanji's fault.
So I stopped. But now it feels like a lot of things are about to happen from my knowledge, and it's gonna be unstoppable. As I said in my original tweet, holy moly. Selen's YouTube account this time yesterday having 803,000 subscribers. Overnight that banner being removed and losing 10,000 subscribers.
Oh no, she lost 10,000 subscribers from an account that doesn't actually have a talent anymore. Oh, that's terrifying.
This as, over the past day, nearly every member of Nijisanji English has been losing thousands of subscribers.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro.
One of those being Rosemi Lovelock, having in the last week of January passing 500,000.
I don't know if Rosemi Lovelock did anything wrong here, so it's kind of sad that everyone's getting hate when these people likely did nothing. Some of them probably did. Again, it's 1 in 4. 1 in 4 of these people are probably assholes. But for the other 75%, this is just so sad.
Subscribers, and now dropping below that mark. Rosemi yesterday tweeting out, saddened with everything going on. I'll take a few days off social media for my well-being. Take care, everyone.
Conspiracy theory time. So many of these tweets of I'm taking a break are because they're forced to take a break.
Rosemi then joined by numerous Nijisanji English livers over the following hours. Ike even tweeting out, I'm gonna need some time. I'm sorry, everyone. Victoria Brightshield, I sincerely apologize for the late notice, but I'm going to be taking a break today for myself. Renzoto, I'll speak for myself. Very unfair situation. I'm really upset. Please be respectful. Alongside,
I love Renzoto. What a great guy.
I'm not okay right now, but I will be. Please keep an open mind. Hex Haywire tweeting out, the truth will set you free. Natsuki, along with soon-to-be graduated liver Kyokaneko, tweeting, "Hey guys, I think I'm going to cancel tonight's stream. See you tomorrow." Kunai Nakasato, back from a 1-month hiatus,
Crazy.
on her YouTube community tab, saying, "I was going to stream today, but the timing is not great, and I just want to let everyone process things peacefully, myself included."
Look how badly these guys all have to try so hard to dance around the issue of what's going on. No one's allowed to say anything.
In the later hours, Remo Endo would tweet out, "Sorry for the silence, Phantomos. I'll be taking a small break from social media for a bit and just be there to support my friends when needed, like this afternoon on Vance's birthday. I hope you're taking care of yourselves. I miss you so freaking much, and I wish I could hug you." Alvin Knox with, "I'm really sorry, everyone, but I'll be taking some time away from socials." And Alouette with, "Hey, Aloe Peeps, I'm going to be away from social media for a while."
I don't know how much money they lost. They must have lost hundreds of thousands of dollars through this. Easily. Let alone losing millions of dollars of actual net worth.
But I just want to remind you guys to please take care of yourselves. Love you guys. Uki stating, "I'll be focusing on self-care and being there for people who need it. Be kind to each other and don't be afraid to
Merch sales plummeted too? Well, no shit, bro.
take time for yourself. We're all human. I'll continue to stream regularly and do my best to provide a safe and comfortable place for the community." Banana Ryagu tweeting, "Gonna take a couple of days off and finish Yakuza 4 next week. Also, are cats considered bald?"
Look at these tweets. They're not allowed to talk about what's going on. No one is allowed to mention the elephant in the room.
Kieran remarking, "I'm always here for your smiles, my loves." And Folger Ovid tweeting, "Sorry this took me a day. I just needed to get my head straight since there's so much going on. Treasure the ones you love. Show them how much you care. I'll do my best to be here for anyone who needs it. For anyone who needs the opposite, take care of yourself." Folger offering up this 2-part message, stating, "In times like these, it's completely understandable for people to be feeling tired, depressed, or upset. I get that completely and wish I could tell you that I know how things are going to go from here, but I genuinely don't either yet."
If this is like time for a mass exodus from Nijisanji, that would be wild. I mean, I know a lot of companies drop them, but dude, imagine the companies all drop them. The fucking... Bro.
Whatever you're feeling right now, know that it's perfectly acceptable to step away from the community, social media, or the internet in general if you need to focus on your own mental and physical health. Everyone deals with complicated feelings in their own way and deserves to be allowed their space to handle things as such. If I could ask one thing of people, it would be that we try to be kind and understanding to one another and not lash out at others who are also doing their best to deal with such complicated and raw emotions.
Bro, you know Niji right now, they're just coping, right? You know they're just sitting there and they're coping and they're thinking, well, we'll just let this blow over. This will just blow over. We'll be okay, guys.
Livers as well as fans are going through a lot right now, and so I would ask you to provide them the same space to deal with things in their own way and their own time as we all work through this. Personally, I plan to return to streaming on Wednesday as per my schedule. In my streams, I've always tried to leave my own problems outside, though it's difficult at times. Many of us use live streams and streamers to escape from the real world, and even as a streamer, I've always felt a sense of joy by leaving the world behind and sharing experiences with.
I don't know if this is true, okay? We're still sort of in conspiracy mode here. It's a little bit wild that this is going on altogether, let alone, apparently. Any Color just issued a document that's saying this. Impacted the decision to terminate the contract with Niji Liver. February 5th. Any Color made the decision to terminate our affiliation contract with the Nijisanji En Liver, Selen Natsuki. The impact of this decision on our financial results will be negligible. Resistance is futile. Damages will be negligible. Zero care. Bro, Selen attempted to kill herself over this. And your response is the financial impact will be negligible?
But all I can say for now is to please take care of yourselves and support those who might need it. Thank you. Meanwhile, we have community reactions to Nijisanji, including this one from Studio Nikamata, saying, "In light of the recent developments regarding Any Color,
Dude,
aka
they're getting cooked out here, brother.
Selen Natsuki, aka Doki Bird, we at Studio Nikamata have made the decision to cease selling fan merchandise of anything related to Nijisanji. All remaining inventory and stock will be sold at cost until the end of February, at which point we will donate any leftovers to charity. Furthermore, all revenue on Nijisanji related items in the time period will be donated to mental health resources, specific ones to be determined at a later date. It's not like we planned this in advance." We had the brief opportunity to talk with Selen at Anime Expo 2022. Her love for artists and creators was obvious and infectious.
That's the craziest thing. See, Zion, when Zion got canned, she had like a couple of people that didn't like her. She had like a crass humor or whatever. So when something like this happened. And Niji was able to fire her, silence her, and then immediately set up an entire freaking, they canceled her, they silenced her, she wasn't even allowed to respond or say that she was Zion. They got away with it. They got away with it. For months, no one even questioned it. Well, no one except for me, but let's not talk about my behind the scenes contributions to anything that might have that might have happened at that given time. However, to focus more on a little bit what's happening now, the major difference is they cannot slander Selen, because Selen was just she was just a good bean. You could say pre-watch the downfall of Nijisanji, but see, again, this is what I say about karma. You just wait and smile, bro. Just wait and smile.
Her abundant positive energy made it possible for us to get through the final days of a brutally difficult convention. We refuse to support, even indirectly, any organization that would quash that energy and love. Updating with so much for the rest of February, in 12 hours, you cleared out our full Niji inventory, and we donated the $2,000+ revenue. Thank you very much for the love and support. Now let's go give 10 times that to a certain bird. Popular VTubers out of context accounts stating while they've been posted less frequently due to constant graduations and bad news, in light of recent and past events, Nijisanji will no longer be supported here until the company is shown to care about their community and their own streamers.
That'll never happen. Any amount that they actually show that they care at this point will just be a facade to regain face, which won't work. Well, I'm really, like, dude, the facade is finally crumpling. It's always been bullshit. People are finally seeing what I've been saying for years.
Well, further, Aurelia Graphics stating, at this rate, I might just stop making Niji fan stuff, including merch, cause bruh. We also had the official Wikipedia account in Indonesia tweet this out, saying, what's the point of working for a company that looks colorful, but in reality is just being squeezed at will? Offering—
What? That's crazy! Wikipedia tweeted this? Oh my God, dude, this story is so massive. Because here's the thing. Everyone always makes the freaking memes, okay? Everyone sits here and makes the memes. No one likes this shit. Every company, everyone that's in the know of what's been going on has hated this for a long time, but just hasn't wanted to say anything publicly because they didn't want to hurt their image. See, my image is already hurt because I say things publicly. So, everyone that's coming out finally talking about Nijisanji, finally saying that Nijisanji's, like, predatory, like, dog, how does it feel to be where I've been 2 years ago? Feels good, man. Just still waiting. Still freaking waiting. I don't even know. Should I even tell you who this big leak that I'm thinking of is about? No, I'm not gonna say it. It'll happen eventually, and that'll be the nail in the coffin. They will lose all support in the United States.
Company not only providing Nijisanji-esque logos on the top left, but also on the bottom right, alongside with Roman numerals of 2434. The Nijisanji Wikipedia page also being vandalized. This entry now saying Nijisanji is a quote-unquote black company. That also linking to the black company Wikipedia entry, which under the see also now includes Wachter.
Crazy. All right, they removed this, but apparently this did happen.
Nijisanji EN, Nijisanji World, and any color. As now we also have reactions to that termination notice from members of the VTuber community. Firstly, beginning with KU, the developer of the popular Hollow Cure game, stating, I don't like to comment on things like this because it's not my place to, but man, reading this is infuriating. This whole statement is so aggressive and unprofessional. Go F yourselves. SkunkTuber.
Again, from any standard, any moral or ethical standard, it is the most unprofessional situation in the world to fire someone for no good reason, and people are finally waking up. For me, the thing that this was so impactful was because finally people are willing to speak out about how this shit's not okay. People are finally willing to say it.
Saying, y'all are bums for real. Enos Line giving a boo. 3AM's Koki remarking, treat your talents better, you effing ghouls. Cottontail VA remarking, Selen deserves better, good riddance. Yapping for 3 pages and 0 accountability, that's crazy dog. Vichibon's Buff Pup replying, I just want to say that you don't need a quote-unquote agency to do incredible things. Y'all can achieve so much by having great people behind you. I'm sorry, Selen, you deserve better. And absolutely going off was Lord Aethelston, remarking, heartless, deplorable corporate scum lords swimming around in their own greasy world slop, pathetic. And further saying, collabing with Niji folks is always fun, especially after they leave, since I don't have to do a effing crossword puzzle cipher to figure out what games or topics they can play or talk about to not upset the shadow conglomerate corpo.
Oh, the shadow government! It's real, Egg Boys! Egg Boys, the shadow government is real!
Lords, ready to throw them under a effing bus just to save their ass. And replying to,
dude, honestly, every single time, you don't understand. When I collabed with Niji guys, dude, you're like, you make a Pokemon meme, and they're like, whoa, 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 whoa. You can't say Pokemon in a collab with us. And you're like, you're joking, right?
Maddie's tweet from earlier saying, yeah, Maddie, they couldn't pay you because they were just strapped for cash, obviously. Then quoting that October 2022 estimate that the company was worth over $2.5.
The $2.5 billion estimate I saw was 2 years old? Oh my God. They're double that now.
Billion US dollars. That's billion with a B. Funny warlord Bub saying Nijisanji fumbled the ball so effing hard on this one. There's no coming back from this one. They effed over one of their most hardworking and beloved talents. I genuinely am worried for everyone else who's left in the company. Please support Doki Bird in everything she does. Techie remarking, I've just been here sitting at my desk after waking up trying to even process this effing Nijisanji announcement for an hour. Like, what the actual F is happening in this company? This is so effed. Sky above me.
Yeah, the truth will set you so fucking free, bro. It's so sad that it had to come down to this. Listen, this is what a lot of people, when I used to voice my concerns about this sort of thing with Nijisanji or alternative agencies that I thought might be doing things that were inappropriate, people would hate on me for starting drama, okay? I would say that Niji is unethical in their treatment of how they can their talents or whatever. And people would say that I am starting drama, and I would get shit on and canceled for it by the Nijisanji stans, okay? Like, literally dragged for starting drama by criticizing Nijisanji. If Nijisanji would have gotten criticized about something like this earlier, they would have handled the Selen situation differently. They will not make the same Selen fuck up again because they don't want to take this heat. Criticism does not equal shit stirring. Criticism does not equal hate. You are allowed to criticize things when they are worthy of criticism. They could listen, they don't have to listen, but simply criticizing something is because you want it to be better and do better. And that is what I wanted. And that is what's gonna happen now because they can't do freaking worse.
Tweeting, I supported the company because of the talents, not the other way around. In the end of the day, there is a person doing their best to create content and make you smile. That's what I support. Wherever they go, I go with them. We also have Zeke Marigold tweeting, Doki has helped me laugh and smile when things have felt utterly hopeless. I'll support her wherever she goes. Proud of her. And D the Sphinx here with D believes things always balance out. Whenever
D? Oh, you've stolen that from the D's Nuts Company.
Or something really bad happens to you, something even better is likely on its way. Can't wait for her to wake up and celebrate her silver play button. And now the conversion begins. Inu Strider here with Where She Goes, We Follow. Dan Ricker saying she was one of my very first commissioneers that got me into animation and model rigging. I really wish her the best going forward. Yinko reposting this Doki Bird artwork, along with Anne remarking Doki was one of the very first VTubers that commissioned me a way back. She was always such a sweetheart and delightful person. Thank you for trusting me and believing in me, and I hope I can one day return the love. GG remarking, Doki was one of the very first people who commissioned me when I started doing commissions.
Dude, I love looking at this outpouring support over here. Dude, this is why the internet's beautiful. I normally sit here complaining about why the internet is awful. This is why the internet's beautiful. It's people coming together for the little guy. This would have never happened 20 years ago. 20 years ago, the big mega corporation will shove a fucking railgun up your ass and you'll just have to take it in silence, okay? You'll have to bite the pillow and bear it.
Lockdown happened. She was always a great artist and a person who always supported others. Please support her. That as hashtag Doki Gallery has begun to fill back up. These pieces from Ririne as being old pieces they've done for Doki. Well, we have this 3D from Vinji. Villain here with a certain burb. Hellion White remarking a new year with a bright new beginning. Unfamous Radish to the Doki Gallery. Avatar giving us this free bird. Well, we also have Mofu and X Trident to the Doki Gallery. Yomi giving us this Doki.
Yeah, nah, I'd win, bro. Lobotomy Sanji out here. Niji lobotomy going crazy right now.
Bryce Nat offering up a Heart of a Dragon.
Oh, this one's great. What the fuck?
Yokaru Deluxe here, alongside Haria remarking another cup of coffee. Guda offering up a very cute Borb. Kelly showing off these 2019 commissions, stating she was very sweet and gave me complete freedom to have fun with her design. We also have works from Gurepyon, alongside Kaori, offering up with a smile. That alongside works by Molly and Tay, saying, welcome back, Doki. Inatsu also offering up this icon frame to support Doki, as that is all for this episode. And
insane, bro. Insane story. Insane watching it unfold. Insane watching the good guys actually win. When's the last time you saw a freaking internet drama where the good guys are actually winning? I can't think of one. It's actually insane watching this unfold. And you're finally watching the little guy win. You're watching someone who sold their soul actually get their soul back. Like, it's the craziest redemption story since Sir fucking Pentious. Like, subscribe, and this video was streamed live on kick.com/Nuxanor. See you there. Stay weird, man.